we had so many requests for tapes of us, especially Clark and I, and for us to mix it up together. The station was really going nuts with all the postage and everything, and it was during the war, sending all this stuff out to Nam. So Taylor decided, hey, the smart thing to do would be to let's make a disc, press a disc. It was unbelievable because they had studio time one morning. I think we cut that in the morning, and neither one of us were prepared at all. It was just a matter of who beat who to the jokes that everybody knew. I mean, you know, the Orban one-liners, you know. Yeah. And that's all we did. I mean, it was strictly gut-level feeling about who beat. I mean, you could see most of the time I was topping him, or I stood there and I'd laugh with a stupid laugh trying to think of another line. Quick. Now, what could I think of next? Oh, yeah, well, hey, you know, Chrome Dome. It was really bad.
Yeah, let's go back to the last record and start that one over. Yeah, that was...
Oh, it was really atrocious.
All ad-lib. They had been nagging us for 2 or 3 days to do it, and I remember the morning we did it. And I finally got off the air at 10 o'clock, and Riley came in and grabbed a couple of records and a couple of commercials. You'll remember there's a beer commercial in there and a few other things. And he said, okay, let's get this turkey done so we can get out of here. He had things to do, and so did I. And in about 30 minutes, we whipped that out, and I guess there's a moral in there, and that is you never know when something you're doing is going to be with you for a long, long time. Luckily, that turned out to be quite good. It was a lot of fun.
Hey, man, que pasa? Ron Riley's my name. I'm from WLS Radio Chicago. I thought we'd do an oldies show here for you, and I brought along in my left-hand corner here one of the biggest oldies I know, Clark.
Incidentally, this program is not being sent to the VC overseas. I want that known here and now. Wrangle, Ron Riley, you're with us again.
Clark.
In body, but not in mind, unfortunately.
Lakeshore Drive, north side, west side, south side in Chicago. It's WLS.
50,000 sassy Wadsworth.
What do you have to say that for?
It's in the script. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't imagine...
I didn't know you could read. Who taught you?
It's in Braille.
Hey, listen, fellas, I think the best thing to do is take this record and put it on a sound truck and take it right over near the DMZ and play it loud and clear. You'd be surprised at things that'll fall out of trees.
You guys are probably saying, how come? Like, why? You know, we could have had K-rations and they sent us this. Well, actually, we have had so doggone many requests down through the months for the two of us to sit down, defumigate the room, and do an oldie show for you.
Well, you talk defumigation, man. Start talking yourself. You're sitting downwind from the window.
Got to tell you in the first place, really, if you were alive, you'd be a very sick man.
You should have seen Weber on the beach, man. Last time I saw legs like that, it was on a Thanksgiving turkey.
Thanks a lot, really. If it weren't for your varicose veins, you know, you'd be a very colorless guy. They had a big one, man, and it's a great sound from out of the past.
Quit being an announcer.
I'm sorry, I lost my head. There it is now.
Hang on, Snoopy, hang on.
That's Clark Weber, friends. Just another guy trying to get ahead because he looks so bad without one.
Hang on, Snoopy, hang on. Snoopy lives in a very bad part of town. And everybody, yeah, tries to put my Snoopy down. Snoopy, I don't care what your daddy do. 'Cause you know, Snoopy girl, I'm in love with you. And so I say now, hang on, Snoopy, Snoopy, hang on. Hang on, Snoopy,
deactivated Smashback on WLS Chicago. Called Hang On, Sloopy. Sloopy, hang on. Goes to the McCoys.
All right,
Channel
Michael.
89. I would have... Okay, what?
I was just going to say, if you want to hang on to Sloopy, I'll hang on to the beer.
What do you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon. What do you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon. Old-time flavor that goes down easy. That's Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
When the company is good and the mood is mellow, open an original Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pour a glass of good old-time beer flavor. Blue Ribbon always goes down easy, never leaves you feeling too full. Brewed by the first of the great Milwaukee brewers.
You know what happened?
What?
What evidently happened was the fact that, see, everybody in the world was said, hey, we want to hear about the WLS Riley-Weber Feud.
Yeah?
And they, we were sending tapes out all over. He said, why don't you make a record about it? And up until now, the only record I ever had was the Chicago Police Department.
That's right. 3 years for lewd and
neat,
lascivious. Oh, no, it was license plates. I'm sorry, I lost it.
You talk funny, man. You're the only guy I know with a mouth like that, man. You're the only guy I know who could eat bananas sideways.
Are you kidding? I've seen a better-looking mouth than that with a fish hook in it. What are you talking about?
Riley, speaking about fish, have you ever seen Weber's wife, Cobra?
Loser. There's a loser,
I
friends.
I heard you got a dog for your wife, man. That was a groovy trade.
WLS all day is the very best way to hear the sports, music and song, weather reports all day long. Mama and Daddy know it's good radio all the time, all the time, all the time.
Boy, you're a loser. What'd you give him this jingle for?
Nice-looking bunch of broads.
You call 11-year-olds frauds.
Channel 89 Radio Chicago. By the way, there have been some questions that we've received letters on concerning your secretary and my secretary and Winky the Weather Bunny.
Oh, Baldy, tell him.
Go ahead.
You see this guy, man? He looks like an anteater without hair.
I beg your pardon.
If you ever take a look at that stuff by his ears, man, that's not really hair. That's his eyebrows unraveling toward the rear.
How would you know? Listen, here's the only man on our staff who, for an underarm deodorant, uses Raid.
On the Riley-Weber program.
Nobody knows where my Johnny has gone, but Judy left the same time. Why was he holding her hand when he's supposed to be mine? It's my party and I cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Keep dancing all night, or leave me alone for a while. Till Johnny's dancing with me, I've got no reason to smile. It's my party and I cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Judy and Johnny just walked through the door like a queen with her king. Oh, what a birthday surprise! Judy's wearing his ring. It's my party and I cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Oh, it's my party and I cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to.
You would cry too if it happened to you.
That's Leslie Gore. It's her ball, and she can cry if she wants to.
You know, what was that you said?
How are you? Having a little coffee?
I was just wondering about this guy next to me. Yeah, this guy Clark Weber here. I want to tell you a little bit about him, man. He's not only the morning disc jockey here on WLS Radio, the world's only Hertz Retta disc jockey.
Yes.
The world's first prehistoric disc jockey.
That's true.
But he's also a program director. He's my boss. Did you ever spell boss backwards, huh? That's double S-O-B.
Riley, I've got to say that you have come a long way for an nincompoop. There's no doubt about it. Let's go to one of the big ones from out of the past.
There he goes. Be like an announcer. From
Here we are, friends and neighbors. These are the sounds of the Beatles.
Hey, don't stop
Clark.
Clark.
I don't mind music.
And I got to work with this.
me, 'cause I paid your reservation. Don't be slow. No, no, no. No, no, no. 'Cause I'm leaving in the morning, and I must see you again. We'll have one more night together, till the morning brings my train and I must go. No, no, no. No, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Foxville, I'll be waiting at the station. We'll have time for parties, later kisses, and a bit of conversation. No, no, no. No, no, no. Take the last train to Foxville. Now I must hang up the phone. I can't hear you in this noisy railroad station. All alone, I feel alone. No, no, no. No, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home.
Leave the monkeys! WLS Radio, the Windy City of Chicago. The last train to Webersville.
Take the last train to Foxville, and I'll meet you at the station. You can be here by 4:30, 'cause I laid your reservation. Don't be slow. No, no, no. No, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Foxville. Take the last train to Foxville.
Hey, I was just wondering here. Clark, what would be a radio program without a contest? So I think here I'm going to start a new contest.
Here
Do
it
you mind?
comes, friends and neighbors.
All right, first we give you a bottle of scotch, you
Yeah,
see.
right.
And then after you finish off the bottle, the contest starts.
Yeah.
You have to guess who you are.
All right, sir. That's, of course, the sounds of Mother Weber's oldest son, Clark, and ringworm Ron Riley. I'm sorry, Ringo Riley.
Ringworm.
He's the only man in the world who's, like, completely out of it. The stork that delivered him was indicted for dope smuggling. Remember what happened after your father left the hospital,
Yeah,
right?
I remember that.
Cop
Yeah.
pulled him over to the side of the road and arrested his old man for leaving the scene of an accident.
I was surprised the day I was born, Weber. You know what happened? Nobody
Why?
was home. We're safer with oldies because these are the only ones Weber remembers. New ones, man, he's out of sight.
Thanks for the boys in the band.
Thinks it's Lawrence Welk.
Had to do is take a look at you. Then I'm not so blue. When you're close to me, I can feel your heartbeat. I can hear you breathing in my ear. Wouldn't you agree? Baby, you and me got a groovy kind of love. We got a groovy kind of love. Anytime you want to, you can turn me on to anything you want to, anytime at all. When I taste your lips, oh, I start to shiver. Can't control the quivering inside. Wouldn't you agree? Baby, you and me got a groovy kind of love. We got a groovy kind of love. When I'm in your arms, nothing seems to matter. If the world would shatter, I don't care. Wouldn't you agree? Baby, you and me got a groovy kind of love. We got a groovy kind of love. We got a groovy kind of love.
We've got a groovy kind of love. Actually, I want to dedicate that to my...
I don't want you to say it anything without me being in the studio. That's
there
a
he is.
terrible
Right.
thing to do to me.
This is the only man in the world, ladies and gentlemen, who can't leave his two friends out in the studio.
Who's that?
Haig and Haig.
Chrome Dome,
Listen.
I want to tell you, you look just like a star. Yul Brynner from the eyebrows up.
Thanks very much.
You mind if we turn this thing over?
I'm surprised that you're here today, really. I thought you were going to be doing some serious drinking today. I see you've got your curb feeler cufflinks on again.
You know what? I want to tell you, man. I have heard from some very, very intimate sources that you are really, really an athlete, really a swimmer.
That's true.
You know every dive in town.
Hey, listen, I wouldn't talk about athlete if I were you. I understand you're the only man in the world who can throw a wet blanket the entire length of a room.
Well, I always say this, man. If you can't be an athlete, you can always be an athletic supporter.
Whether you drive a fast
Four on the floor.
or a not so fast four-door,
Hank.
the smoothest way to go is with Premium 890 WLS in Chicago.
You know, it's rather embarrassing to the national interest, Weber, for you to be doing a show for servicemen. You, the only guy I know who is 4F in the Peace Corps.
That's all right, baby. The next time they make that left-hand turn onto Whacker Drive, I'm going to volunteer. Here we are, two old Navy men. Do you realize...
Wait a minute. No, when you use old, man, can talk about yourself.
Listen,
I'm a young old Navy
How many
man.
guys do you know that you could walk up on the street today and ask them, were you there when they sank the Merrimack? And you knew, buddy.
I knew.
You knew?
I knew. I got it straight, man, straight from the horse's mouth that the only way you lost your hair was that Appomattox.
That was the wrong end.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
All right, listen, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I think it's time we roll it over and do the other side.
Oh, really?
All right? In
Well, that doesn't make you all bad.
Well, stand by one time. Let's go to side 2, part 1, and see if we can't pick up the chunks. Pieces, I'm sorry. Ah, you clown. This is side 2.
WLS in Chicago.
That was the benefit of the guy who inadvertently put this side on first, thinking that he was going to start it off on the right foot.
Right away, you're putting them down. What if it was somebody's commanding officer playing, huh? Well,
All right, if
right
it was
away.
somebody's commanding officer, may I rephrase that?
All right.
You big idiot. This is side 2.
All right, Weber, into the guardhouse.
These are the Everly Brothers, and you're a bird dog.
Johnny is a joker. He's a bird. A very funny joker. He's a bird. But when he chokes my honey, he's a dog. His joking ain't so funny. What a dog. Johnny is a joker that's trying to steal my baby. He's a bird dog. Johnny sings a love song like a bird. He sings the sweetest love song ever heard. But when he sings a my gal, what a howl. To me, he's just a love dog on the prowl. Johnny wants to fly away and pull it up my baby. He's a bird dog. Hey, bird dog, get away from my quail. Hey, bird dog, you're on the wrong trail. Bird dog, you better leave my lovely dove alone. Hey, bird dog, get away from my chick. Hey, bird dog, you better get away quick. Bird dog, you better find a chicken little of your own. Johnny kissed the teacher. He's a bird. He tiptoed up to reach her. He's a bird. Well, he's the teacher's pet now. He's a dog. What he wants, he can get now. What a dog. He even made the teacher let him sit next to my baby. He's a bird dog. Hey, bird dog, get away from my quail. Hey, bird dog, you're on the wrong trail. Bird dog, you better leave my lovely dove alone. Hey, bird dog, get away from my chick. Hey, bird dog, you better get away quick. Bird dog, you better find a chicken little of your own.
He's a bird dog.
He's a bird.
Large bird.
Hey, I want to tell you, Weber, you're doing such a poor job on the show that you just qualified yourself for a welfare check.
Listen,
I beat you to that line tonight.
Hey, listen, I've got to tell you one thing. There are a lot of guys sitting around in armed forces radio stations around the country thinking, if that's what they got back home, am I going to clean up when I get out of this?
Oh, yeah, man. I used to do that, too.
I did, too. Boy,
Yeah.
I used to sit there and say,
Wow,
Man,
baby, is that what they're doing back there in the States? And here I am,
Right.
shoe allowance every month and all kinds of neat food.
Right, and all the chicks I can chase.
You chase chicks?
I was on Midway Island. I chased Goonie birds.
Yeah, no, I think the Goonie birds probably chased you.
You know when they sent me home?
What?
When the Goonie birds started chasing me. That's about the size of it. Riley, listen, as long as we're sitting here, I know there are a lot of people out there who, of course, carry portable radios wherever they might go. Wherever they... well, not everywhere.
I suppose. Down the latrine. You never know, man. Wherever you go, there's radio.
Go, pass the radio.
Is on the go, Vermont to Arizona, with a portable radio. Don't you think it's time to own a toteable, packable, portable radio?
Yes, wherever you go, friends, there's radio.
Yeah, we just can't get away from you, can't we, Weber?
No, we can't. I need the money.
This is WLS Chicago that swings on the air 20 hours a day. Actually, we're on 24, but we erase Weber in the morning. You wouldn't believe what happens
Hey, listen.
between 6 and 10 o'clock in the morning.
Watch the way you talk, you know. A lot of people who like me are listening.
Oh, really?
Huh?
All two of them, huh?
I've got the earphones on. I'm hearing it out of both ears.
I want to tell you something. Weber bought himself a new plane. He flies.
Do I
Would you
fly,
believe it?
baby?
He fly. He runs in the water towers, man. I'll never go flying with him again.
Why?
We were going along one
Yeah,
day.
tell him.
I remember that time going up near
Blabbermouth.
Milwaukee.
Go ahead, tell.
Up near
Right.
Milwaukee. I said, boy, it must have been really something, man, in the old days. You know, they used to go down and really strafe all these box cars and all this kind of stuff like that. And he pushes a stick and down right along top of the train, man. You're really... And that great-looking airplay of yours, man, it's a four-place. He had to buy a four-place so he could take all his fans with him wherever he goes.
Yes. Thanks a lot. What are you trying to say? I've seen you call a meeting of the Ron Riley fan club in a phone booth 2 nights out of 3, right?
Come on, man. I've seen better
listen.
heads than a glass of beer.
No, sir. Hey, look, here's a dime. Go ahead and call all your friends.
All right.
This is for those of you who are sitting with your best girl right now and in dire need of just a little bit of romantic music to sort of add to the evening's bliss.
For my next number, I'm going to sing, When a Man... Go ahead, Percy.
When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else. He changed the world for the good thing he's found. If she is bad, he can see it. She can do no wrong. Turn his back on his best friend if he put her down. When a man loves a woman, spend his very last dime, trying to hold on to what he needs. He give up all his comforts and sleep out in the rain. If she said that's the way it ought to be. Well, this man loves a woman. I gave you everything I had. Trying to hold on to your heartless love. Baby, please don't treat me bad. When a man loves a woman, down deep in his soul, she can bring him such misery. If she's playing for a fool, he's the last one to know. Loving eyes can never see. When a man loves a woman, he can do her no wrong. He can never hold another girl. Yes, when a man
Mr. Sledge, of course.
Every time you sit down and play oldies, you always want to say, whatever happened to, whatever happened to Percy Sledge? Someday they'll be saying, whatever happened... No, they're saying that now. Whatever happened to Clark Weber?
I mean, look.
That's Clark Weber. My
That's a-
name's Ron Riley, and this is WLS Radio International.
ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.
N-A-B. WLS is a subscriber to the Code of Good Practices of the National Association of Broadcasters. NAB. Your assurance of quality on WLS.
We've got it. There.
Oh, yeah.
There
Oh, do we have it? Hey,
quality.
speaking of broads, you may... I mean, speaking of girls,
Yes.
yeah, I want to tell all the guys that are safe, man, because, you know, like some of the guys that are still going to college and like that are pretty uptight and out of sight, thinking about things. Roper had a poll the other day. He always has polls, and they had a poll the other day, and they wanted to know what the average college student would rather go out with, Linda Bird Johnson.
Yeah.
Might see another picture with her and George Hamilton. I'm going to flip. Pardon me, sir.
Well,
in
you
case
like
you're
George?
listening. Yes, I'm jealous. No, they want to know if the guy would rather go out with Linda Bird Johnson or Ursula Andress. And guess what?
Tell me. Lay it
Guess
on me.
what?
Right.
The college guys voted Linda Bird Johnson.
Well, I'm a little worried about the cream of the crop. No, actually, you guys don't have a thing to worry about. You know, I realize that a lot of you guys are away from home, and of course, you're just a little bit on the blue side right now, but how would you like to be my secretary, Gazelle? What is it now? 6 months ago, she said she'd do anything for a new fur coat. Today, she got one, and now she can't button it.
Looks like a sack of doorknobs anyway. I mean, what are you going to do? You know?
Tell her coming from going. Hey, here comes the Dave Clark 5.
Oh, it's the Beatles. Well, you'd mess up a Polish picnic.
That's driving me mad. Is going away. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, but she don't care. She said that living with me was bringing her down, yeah. She would never be free when I was around. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, but she don't care. I don't know why she's riding so high. Sure think twice, sure to ride by me. Before she gets to saying goodbye, sure think twice, sure to ride by me. I think I'm gonna be sad. I think it's the day, yeah. The girl that's driving me mad is going away, yeah. Ah, she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, but she don't care.
Hey, from the WLS Chicago Ball of Treasured Music. My baby don't care. Oops, there was more to go.
Sure think twice, sure to ride by me.
Maybe I'm just leading you straight, Clark.
Before she gets to saying goodbye, sure think twice, sure to ride by me. Just that living with me was bringing her down, yeah. She would never be free when I was around. Ah, she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, but she don't care. No, baby don't care. No, baby don't care. No, baby don't care.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, may I present Mr. Ron Riley, just what the doctor ordered, a real pill.
You beat me to that line, too, didn't you? You can tell that we really sat down here and planned this out.
Actually, we didn't, man.
We're gonna have
It
a
was-
quiz
we were,
later
We
on.
were sitting down in the local bar, having a couple, right?
You were sitting down in the local bar having a
more than a
couple.
few, holding onto the bar stool, and I said, let's do a tape. That's not really what I said. I said, you see that one down at the end of the bar?
I think somebody stole the cork from your lunch today. Don't breathe in my direction, man. You're going to melt my junior G-man.
Oh, would you know? The last time you breathed on me, you gave me a nosebleed. You were so high. Get me going on booze.
Yeah,
That
let's
stuff will kill you,
tell you a
know?
little bit about his old lady.
Here
His
it comes.
Cobra.
Real
Cobra,
loser,
his
right?
wife.
Lovely
His wife,
thing,
you know?
huh?
She used to take in washing.
Mhm.
But no more, man. She's class now.
Right, class
Last
chick,
Christmas,
right.
Weber bought her a garbage disposal
This
unit.
is it.
And now she takes in garbage.
Hey, look, it helps a little bit. You wouldn't miss her, fellas. 5'11" and 3/4, weighs 103 pounds, and looks like a hockey stick with hair.
I'll tell you something, man. If she didn't have an Adam's apple, she wouldn't have any figure at all.
Hey, do you know last Christmas I bought the old girl a white Angora sweater? Really, looked like a pipe cleaner. I've seen a better looking figure on Mort Saul. Really, I'm
Is that
serious.
supposed to be funny? I'm not going to laugh.
Well, Mort thought it was funny, really. I pick on my wife. You should see his secretary. There, ladies and gentlemen, is a loser. If this girl didn't have an Adam's apple, no shape at all. Really,
I just said that. Already you're reading over my lines, huh?
I'm sorry.
You are something else, man. I'm not sure what you are, but you are something
Well,
else.
everybody's got a right
Hey,
to have
I want to
faults.
tell you something, man.
I think
Did
you
see the
abuse
guys
the privilege.
picketing down below there? They got a new dance now.
Yeah,
you know,
tell them
it's called
about
the picket. It's called, what is it called
No, it's
again?
called the demonstration.
It's called the demonstration.
Yes.
That's right.
And how does it work?
You just... I forgot.
One couple dances and everybody else demonstrates.
Oh, I see. Well, that
no,
was your
that's
line.
not it either. Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
like to pick it all up right after the last record.
you
and
can't
not
even pick at
say
your
anything.
nose.
No, man, it's really a drag. It's really a drag. I think these guys going around burning their draft cards are out of their gourds. Matter of fact, I burned my Social Security just the other day because I'm against work.
I know,
How's
I've
that?
heard your show. I think if these guys, these draft card burners would really want to take it one step farther and do it upright, I think they ought to burn their driver's license. Protesting killing on the highways, it's the only way.
WLS, WLS. Keep your radio on, keep your radio on. It makes your day move along. Leave your radio on, leave your radio on. Music is great, the news up to date on WLS in Chicago. In Chicago.
Please stay out of our $40,000 jingle package.
All together.
Sorry, it's 39.
By golly, that's real music. That's real class. Well, Ringlets, it is...
Would you mind if I get a word in here?
I'm sorry, you couldn't get a word in edgeways with a jackknife. What are you talking about? Say a few words. Go ahead.
Hello. I want to say that Mr. Weber's suffering from a very rare ailment called receding sideburns.
What's the way you talk?
It's about the only thing left. Hey, I got a great idea for you, Baldy, before
Here it
we
comes.
take off. I thought you ought to let the hair in your nose grow.
Why?
Comb it back.
Yeah.
Would be a heck of a part, though, wouldn't it? Huh?
It would be a part. If I ever sneezed, you'd be the first one I'd lash, Sonny.
The only way you can become a summer blonde is to use yellow magic marker.
That's
Hey,
it,
it's about
monsieur.
time to split, bug out for the dugout, and blow this pop stand.
Isn't that cool?
Clark,
I think I'm
That's
going
what
to
we
get...
talk. Uptight, not upside. Happy planet, happy land.
Well,
Clark.
listen, my favorite Tarzan of the turntables and potentiometers. You want to come in with that trite stuff? No, we really have run out of grooves. And we've finally arrived at that point, ladies and gentlemen, where once again we've got to prove to you men and women in the armed forces, wherever you might happen to be, that of all of us, we've got the better deal. No, we want you to keep that olive drab, whatever you do, and keep those navy blues uptight.
Out of sight.
That's the way I used to wear mine.
You had to, over your head. He's the only guy I know who can take his pants off over his head and make it.
Watch the way you
We're
talk.
keeping the beer cold, the broad's warm, man.
Now, listen, until we see you again, and we probably will, till you get back into the old broad pattern of WLS Radio back here stateside. This is Mother Weber's oldest son, Clark, saying thank you so very much.
Ron Riley from WLS Radio. Stay out of trees. It's been nice.
Thanks for putting us on.
In Chicago. WLS.